Welcome to DTV. We're talking with assistant coach Josh Mahoney in the lead up to the round 2 clash against Hawthorn. And Josh, fascinating week last week playing in the draw. How's it been, the review following that against the Swans?
Yeah, I think I said before last week's game that everyone has, each team comes off with either a win or loss after round 1 and are happy or upset about the start of the year, and we walk off with a draw, and it's one of those tough feelings in footy. The players always afterwards don't know how they always say they don't know how to feel, and we're the same as coaches. We probably thought that the Swans dominated the third quarter and really should have put us away in the third quarter. In accuracy, kept us in the game. And then in the last quarter, we probably missed a few opportunities as well. So a draw was probably a fitting result. And the really good thing out of the game is we played some really good footy, and we also got some areas that we have to work on. So in terms of reviewing the game, there's been a lot of positives out of it, and also some really good vision to show some improvement areas. Yeah.
Tough game this weekend against Hawthorn. Many predict them to be a top 4 side this season. How have you gone about preparing for this match?
Yeah, very talented side, and they're coming off a loss against the Crows when they were in a really good position to win. So they're going to be out to get straight away on the winning front, and they've got a great record against us, and it's going to be a big challenge. They've got so many key players to try and stop. And our planning is all around trying to stop those key players at the moment, and having a real focus again on the contested ball, which we did so well against the Swans last week.
A couple of big names to watch out for, and one of course is Lance Buddy Franklin's been a bit of talk whether Chip Frawley will come back and play or Cole Garland. What's the plan for him?
I think it gives us a lot of confidence the way that Cole played last week against Adam Goods, and we put him in the same category with Buddy Franklin, both elite players in the competition. So Cole's going to go in confident if he gets the job to play on Buddy. But also the pleasing thing is that James Frawley is hopefully available for selection, and he's got to still get through a training session, but hopefully he's ready to go. So it's good that we've got a couple of options to play on him, because he's such a good player that they're the type of players you probably have to double team at times.
And a former Demon, Cameron Bruce, will be lining up against you guys this weekend. So it's an interesting one. Had it down in Launceston earlier this month, played against him. But what's it going to be like seeing Cam playing for the Hawks?
Yeah, I think obviously we played against him a couple of weeks ago in Tassie, and it was a bit strange to see him in the brown and gold, and the same with Cole Chaney. And it's one of those things I got to do as a player a couple of times, is you're playing against a team that you'd been with, and it's difficult for the first little bit when you're looking around, you're seeing blokes you used to play with, but once the ball's up in the air and you're just focusing on footy, and it doesn't really matter. And then after the game, you get around them again and obviously ask them how they're going. But it's going to be a bit of a challenge. I think that the build up to it for Cam is going to be a bit tough. He's going to be thinking about it a lot, but he's just going to go out and play footy, and we're just going to treat him like any other player.
Just finally, looking at Hawthorn as the side they are, do you consider this one of the biggest challenges for the D's this year, playing the Hawks?
Yeah, I consider them a top 4 side. As I've said, a lot of talent through the midfield. Their forward line's terrific, and really well-structured back line that just, if you don't watch them, they really hurt on the rebound. So they've got all areas covered. They started the season slowly last year, but once they got their game going, they could mix it with anyone. A really, really good side, and this is going to be a huge challenge for us. As I said, our record's not been great against them, and we're hoping to rectify that the G on Sunday.
Thanks for your time, Josh, and good luck for the weekend.
Thanks, Matty.